Hey guys, how's it going? Got a little bit of a dark video for you today. Sorry about that. Best I can do at this current time. But anyway, just wanted to touch base. It's been a while. Over promise and under deliver. School has been taking up a ridiculous amount of time, and that's why I haven't gotten a video up. I've been concentrating on school. But anyway, I've got a nice little update for you. Tomorrow we will be halfway through our 5th week of school up here. It's hard to believe, but let me show you. Sorry. This is our schoolwork that we've been doing. We're on our 5th binder. We're in module 3, which is packaging and process technology, week 1. Similar size to all the binders you've seen from me so far, as are all of these guys. So this is the one we're currently on, the one that was on the top just now, and all the others are dead soldiers. Alright, so after 4.5 weeks here, I'm loving it. The weather really sucks. It's been hard. If you count days that we got 2-0 and below 0, I believe this is the most in Chicago history. If you just count below where we got below 0, it's been like number 3. But we've got 2-0 below more times than any other Chicago winner, and that's saying something. But just wanted to touch base. I'm going to give you a couple links in the description to a blogger who's been blogging every day. His name's Weedy, and he brews at Blue Pants Brewery in Alabama. And he's been keeping a daily blog type thing. And I'm going to refer you back to that if you want to hear specifics on days. But basically, we're in the 3rd module, and the module is packing and process technology. We went to Goose Island yesterday, and that was pretty awesome. The production facility. We saw the home of Bourbon County Stout, all the barrels and everything. Module 2, which was the previous 2 weeks, was beer production and quality control. And so that was that module. And then you saw this binder. You saw the first binder. You saw the first binder, but we had 2 weeks of raw materials and wort production. We're about 2.5 weeks out from Germany. We've got the rest of this week and all of next week of classes, and then our final week. We have a group project. We don't know a whole lot about it, but we know that we start a brewery and we fund it and do all that stuff, and then they throw a wrench into our plans somehow when we have to solve all these problems that happen. It's kind of an applied, theoretical problem. So we had that in the 7th week, and then we head to Germany on March 23rd, I believe it is, and finally got my housing situated. I'll be staying in a single bedroom apartment in Graffelfing, which is where our classes are, where the Domans Academy is. Pro tip, if you are coming to the Master Brewer program or the Diploma program, find your housing before you get to Chicago. They recommend that you wait till the 3rd or 4th week when you're in Chicago so you can see who you want to be friends with and who you want to live with. But by that time, all the good spots are taken. Munich can be anywhere from a half hour to an hour and a half to a 2 hour commute, depending on where you are in Munich. And the city where the school is in, Grafwolfing, has very few hotels and very few places for rent. So basically everybody in the class is competing for the same Airbnb spots, the same home away spots. Everyone's using the same websites. We all have the same resources, and there are about 26 of us who are continuing on all the way through the Master Brewer program. And so all 26 of us are competing for the same spots, while 30 of us, or 35 of us, or however many it is, that go to the diploma program are all competing for March 23rd through the end of April when the diploma program ends. So my recommendation is absolutely find your place. If you get accepted into the Master Brewer program, once you know the dates of where you'll be and when you'll be in Europe and places you'll be, when you know that, book your room, find it, then find your friends and get people to pay you back the money that they would owe for rent. That's the one thing so far I do differently. Tests, they told us that we'd have to study about 10 hours a week outside of class, which equates to about 2 hours a day. But really, we're studying a whole lot more than that. I'm studying probably an average of 4 hours a night outside of class. And some nights I'm studying till 2 or 3 in the morning. It's a lot to take in, but at the same time, it's so worth it. And sometimes you get frustrated because the amount of work you're putting in doesn't always translate to the end result on the test. Like, I got a 72 on a test 2 weeks ago, our third test. I got a 72 on it, and I studied my ass off. It was kind of frustrating. We're going through a binder that big every week, and a binder that big, they derive 70 questions from it or so. And so it's real hard to narrow your focus to where you need to study. Some teachers are really cool in that they will tell you you're gonna see this again, or this is gonna be on the test. But other teachers you have a hard time understanding. We've had the brewer, John Mallett from Bell's, Ray Daniels, people in the malting industry, the hop industry. We were having all these experts. We've had German people. It's really great, and the resources we're coming up with and the friends we're making are worth this program. But the first 7 weeks are going to be the hardest. Once we're hands-on, you can show me a shitty PowerPoint, and you can tell me that it's Brettanomyces, and that whether it's gram positive or negative, or catalase positive and negative and stuff like that. But there's only so much I can take in that way. If you put me in the laboratory on a microscope and I'm hands-on, that's how I learn best. And if I am in the brewery flipping levers, that's how I'm going to learn, not in the classroom. We're preparing for tests and I'm memorizing things, but that's not where I'm going to excel. But you got to get through it, and I'm doing my best, and I'm proud of myself, and that's my update. Things are nuts. And I'll sit down this weekend for sure, or on Thursday or something, and give you a little bit more details, tell you what we've been studying and stuff like that. But just wanted to get a video out. Apologize that I haven't gotten one out recently, and hope I get one out soon. I'll definitely get one out before Germany, and then you'll see me in Germany and surrounding areas. I'm going to the Cantillon Russian River Allagash release party at Cantillon on May 1st for their Friendship Blend bottle release party and Sour Beer Festival. That's exciting. It's going to be in Belgium, Brussels, Cantillon. So anyway, I will talk to you soon. Hey guys, welcome back. Week 1 of the Master Brewer program through the Siebel Institute of Technology is over and done with. So this binder that I showed you guys last week will get put away for a little while, and we'll break it back out when it's time for the final exam. We don't have a schedule for week 2 in this one. We got these yesterday. This is the first time I've looked at it. In the meantime, going to be drinking a Tart of Darkness from the brewery. One of my favorite beers, if not my favorite beer. Using a 3 Floyds bottle opener. Oh man, love that beer. So I don't have a schedule, so I can't go through what we're doing by the days, but I'll go through the dividers. Again, it's not quite as thick as last week. We're going on a field trip on Tuesday to the Breeze Malting Company somewhere in Wisconsin, or I believe. But so that'll be Tuesday. So we've got enzymes and mashing techniques and wort composition, adjuncts, alternative fermentables, milling, malt handling and milling, adjuncts, cereal cookers, lautering, mash filters, brewing calculations, mixing formula, brewing calculations, all malts microbrewery, brewing calculations, large adjunct brewery, wort boiling, wort clarification, wort cooling and aeration, brew house and brewery effluent, and brew house cleaning and sanitation, and brew house lab analysis. So we've got a busy week coming up. Since we spoke last, like I said, we finished the first week, and after we talked, trying to think when I did that video, the latter half of the week was spent on hops and water composition and brewing water adjustments. So that was interesting. The hops was very interesting, and the brewing water, that's slow moving, man, for me. I don't have a science background. Molecules and ions and all that stuff isn't my forte, but I'm making my way through it. And we had our test on Friday. It went okay. There were a few questions that tripped up a lot of people, and it was more written than multiple choice. Just off the bat with this beer, you get the nice chocolatey aroma, a little bit of roast to it, but not too much, and it's a nice tart, delicious beer. It hits the tartness hits right in the middle of your tongue, and the chocolate's more on the back end. I really enjoy it. I based my first sour beer on this beer, and you'll find you can't find these in Memphis, so I enjoy the hell of them while I'm up here in Chicago. Let's see. During our discussion on hops, we got the 2013 the Hop Variety Handbook from Hop Union, and I'll show you this real quick. We'll go to, alright, so Willamette and Zythos, and it tells you, here's what it tells you for Willamette. Like I said, next week we're going to Breese Malting Company, which should be fun as well. We got a pizza on the way. It's snowing quite hard out. I haven't been out in a while, so it might not be snowing. But we'll go look. Oh, yep. It's still coming down. So it's quite cold. Helped a lady get unstuck from her parking spot for about half hour today. That was fun. But yeah, anyway, just wanted to check in again. I'll throw some pictures up on this video. I meant to do it on last video, but I forgot. In part of the talk about hops, we got to excuse me. In the section about hops, we got to take these little 5-pound bales of hops and rub them and sniff and see the characteristics. That was a lot of fun. I'll try and throw a picture of that up there. I think I got some. Anyway, yeah. Not much left. I'm gonna be watching the Olympics tonight while I eat my pizza, and USA's beating Finland 3-1 with 1:30 left in the game. Memphis basketball plays tonight. Memphis basketball is the ESPN game of the week, in fact. But anyway, I'll go let you guys get back to the rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by. In the home brewing subreddit, I've done an AMA. It's going to be ongoing. I'm here for 19 more weeks, so may as well, or I'm in the program for 19 more weeks, so I may as well just keep on answering questions as they pop up. So go to that. I may try and post a link to it in this video.